Today, June 18th, is Joshua's birthday, so we're going to celebrate by making him his favorite chocolate cake, but I'm going to do some twists and turns on it to make it a little bit extra as far as the decoration goes. Welcome to the Bare Pantry Show. If you're looking for authentic Belizean recipes, then you're in the right place. My name is Barbara, and this is Cooking Made Simple. It looks like a lot of ingredients, but bear with me because you're going to love this cake, all right? It's so easy to put together. So this is all-purpose flour that's sifted, baking cocoa that's sifted, sugar, regular white sugar. Then we have two different agents right here, baking powder and baking soda. And then we have salt, but I'm not going to touch it because I'll spill it, all right? So here are the wet. I know sugar is a wet ingredient, but I'm not putting it with the wet, all right? 2 eggs, half a cup of vegetable oil, I'm using canola, 1 cup of water, 1 cup of milk, and I'm using the lactose-free milk because I ran out of the whole milk, all right? Now, the water can be replaced for black coffee. I don't like the smell of coffee, so I don't ever do that. Now, you're also going to need frosting for the cake. Look over here. 2 cups of confectioner's sugar. It's supposed to be 1 cup of butter, but it's softened to room temperature, and I'm softening this right now while the cake bakes, all right? 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and 1.5 of the baker's chocolate, and I use the semi-sweet one. Oh, I forgot. We're going to need vanilla extract in here too. You'll see me put it in, all right? So let's start assembling the cake. Here are the ingredients. This is for the cake and for the frosting, but the extra stuff is going to come later, all right? So go ahead and screenshot this. Now let's start assembling the dry ingredients. So this is the flour, the baking cocoa, the sugar, and then the baking powder and the baking soda. We need both, all right? And then the salt. All right. I'm such a klutz. I'm trying not to spill the salt, so I just dropped the whole spoon in the bowl. So just go ahead and whisk it really well to make sure that all the dry stuff is well incorporated. And then now let me take care of the wet. I've added the water just now to the milk, all right? The 1 cup of water to the 1 cup of milk. And don't forget that you can switch out the water for black coffee, all right? So I'm adding the vanilla extract, just 1.5 teaspoons. And if I had a bigger container, I could actually fit everything, including the egg. But I can't, so I'm going to whisk the eggs separately. And just put it in this bowl. And then I'm going to add everything else. You can actually put the egg into the dry ingredients, but I whisk everything together. And then I'll just give this a whisk slowly because I don't want anything to spill. So I'm just kind of twisting to make sure everything gets in. These are the pans I'm going to use. This is like 1.5 inches tall, and they're 8 inches wide, all right? Or circumference wise. Don't do the 8.5 because the cake might be too thin. So just keep stirring. Make sure there are no dry spots. You guys, I take this cake everywhere. Every time there's a potluck, this is the cake that I do. And I cut it into 16 pieces and still keep it together on the plate. And people just grab a fork and serve a piece out. And by the time, you know, they're serving the food, the savory food, the cake's gone. If I go back for dessert later, the cake's gone. It really is a crowd pleaser. And what I'm going to do to this cake, I'm telling you, I don't think I'm going to put it in a thumbnail. I'm thinking. What I'm going to do to this cake to decorate it, you're just going to love it. I promise you're going to love it. So normally I just eyeball how much batter to put in each pan. And I start off with less first. And I just go 1, 2, 3. Like this. And then I go back over each pan to see which one needs more. So see how thin the liquid is? So the cakes can't be too thick, all right? So the oven is up to temperature to 350. And I put them in like this because my oven is not level and it tends to lean towards the back. So let's set the timer for 30 minutes. 30 minutes later, let's check on them. Toothpick is clean, so they're done. Don't let them go much longer than that because the cakes are going to become dry. So as they cool in the tins for a little bit, let's take care of the chocolate for the frosting. I have my pot with some water and my heat-safe bowl. And I need 6 ounces of the baking chocolate, and I use the semi-sweet kind. Let me break it apart. Each piece is 1 ounce, so I need 6 pieces. Just put them in here and allow them to melt. Let me dump out my cake, and I have greased the wire cooling rack with some butter so the cakes won't stick, all right? While the cake's cool, let's check on the chocolate. Yeah, this is like 10 minutes later. It's melting pretty nicely. Now the butter is supposed to be softened to room temperature, but this went a little bit extra, but it's okay. Let me put the extract and then the melted chocolate. Let me scrape it all out. Give this a stir, and then I'm going to start adding the powdered sugar a little bit at a time. Have you guys noticed that so far all I've used is a whisk and a spatula? So this is a pretty easy cake to put together. Put more powdered sugar, just stir it in well, and now whisk it to get rid of all the lumps. I'm going to slice off a little bit of the cake, and then put this one face down on my pretty platter that I got from my mom. And then put a little bit of frosting on this piece right here, well, on this cake. And then put the second cake on with the good side showing up. And then put some frosting right here on the top. The reason that I always put the good side down on the first cake is because when you cut the slices, you want the cake to be beautiful from all sides. Let me put my last cake here, the third one. And then put the frosting on the best way you can, because I really suck at frosting cakes smoothly. So this is what I do. I take a spoon like this and I texture it to make it look messy, like if that's what I wanted to do the whole time. Now look what I'm going to do to make it special, guys. Kit Kats. Yes. Kit Kats around and around this cake. Who can refuse this, right? Imagine if you walked into a party with this. And then M&Ms, and Joshua loves the peanut M&Ms, and I'm like painstakingly putting the different colors in different areas.
Okay, ready?
Look what you did.
See what happens? You think you want to get ready?
I have to get Joshua his burger.
Okay, let's go.
Someone's gonna have to like pick it up.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Okay, so first of all,
Fine, Joshua.
I should have broke the 4 into 2 so it could hold up better. But it's okay. We got all, so you need 5 Kit Kats. So Josh, happy birthday, man.
Thank you.
This is going to be an awesome cake. So let's go ahead. Well, we're going to sing happy birthday first.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Happy birthday.
Oh, you gotta start. Somebody start it
Well,
off.
we're always waiting for the singer.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, stop.
Happy birthday is in what key? G? I can't sing in the G.
Okay, well, it
1, 2,
doesn't matter.
3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joshua. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Great happy birthday song.
Already, there it goes.
The chocolate up again. Okay, cut. The cake is cold from the fridge.
It's gonna be a hard cut.
Oh my God.
Just move it. Don't cut it. Just move
Somebody's moving it.
Just cut
Jordan,
there.
there's the spirit.
It's grandma.
There's a grandma.
What's the best way to cut
Grandma?
this?
Are you here,
It's
Grandma?
gonna cause like a little tie with M&M's. That's not gonna cut
Take
good.
out the M&M.
No, I'm gonna cut it with
No,
the
cut it
M&Ms.
with the M&M.
That's satisfying.
What are you doing? Just cut it straight and
Oh.
cut it straight like here, like if you're gonna go in half.
Okay.
But don't go all the way across the cake. Just right there first. Joshua, it's right from the fridge, guys. Joshua! It's not the cake that's
It's the
going like that,
M&M.
it's the M&Ms. Right through, so that would be like half the cake.
Looks like a chocolate donut when
And
it's
that's
frozen
another
down.
half, and then that's a half. So like right here.
Right here. Right here.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
This way. Uh-huh.
Okay.
I'm trying to cut it like into 16th, guys. Oh my goodness. Some kid would love this cake.
M&M's blocking it.
My kid, Joshua, loves this cake.
Yeah. Alright. I think
Want that one to make it? You got it?
Yeah, it looks that way. It's so much M&M's I can't see anything.
And it's the peanut M&Ms.
So they're huge.
Because that's what he likes. Okay, get the chocolate. And what we're going to do is put like the candy bar back in the fridge and nibble a piece and then give the cake away to Jada's
Oh yeah, if
friends.
this is here, I'll eat a piece every day, and then it just won't
Let me
end
just
well
get this
for
out your
me.
way, Papa.
I'm trying. That's why I don't cut cakes.
He's like butchering the cake. But
This-
you know what? It's his cake.
This is why I don't cut.
Oh my God, it's not
Cake.
that. There's a plate right there. You
Oh.
came all the way down this avenue.
That's what my eyes saw, and that's where it went.
Put some
Alright.
M&Ms on your slice right there. Give me a thing.
I'm like, hey, you guys thought this through.
We're
cut cake special.
Just gotta shove the M&Ms in there, man.
Push it down.
Yeah,
Just
okay,
suck it out.
No, I'm shoving it in there.
Let me see what he need to fight with, guys. Just move some of the M&M with them. Give a better knife. Okay, so the cake is soft.
This is the one I was sawing.
That's
Except
fine.
for the
I
fat.
don't need that, man.
So the M&M's on it, so you're gonna take it with the M&M.
You're gonna take it.
All right,
and
guys,
like
take
it.
a look. Show it, Jory. See how the cake look inside?
Take those two.
Isn't it happy? We're gonna run to the gym.
Ugh, tell me about it.
And Josh, how does it feel to have another birthday?
It's nice to make it another year.
Joshua was born on Father's Day, the year that he was born,
Look,
but it didn't fall on Father's Day this year.
It's beautiful. It added
Gorgeous.
spikes to it.
Just keep it in the fridge because the chocolates are gonna melt.
Yes.
That's what. But take it out a little bit before you're gonna cut it.
And don't be like
Don't be
us.
stupid like us.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for spending a day with me on my birthday. Or, wait, what is it, 10
Yeah,
years?
it's gonna be on your birthday.
Oh, sweet. All right.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you, Joey.
Thanks for watching. If you're seeing me on Facebook, don't forget to follow and like the page and put me in your watch so that you can know when I upload another video. And if you're seeing me on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so that you don't miss any of my uploads. Bye now.